Any car can be stolen. Any car has the ability to be stolen. What determines if a car will actually be stolen is how quickly these cars can be hacked into. Mopars and Camaros and Corvettes, those type of cars are being stolen left and right due to the fact that you can hack into them pretty quickly, thus make it off with the car in just a matter of minutes or even seconds, right? Thieves are using technology to get into these cars, making their new keys and things like that, and pretty much just cranking up the car and just, driving off with the car and all of that. With this new cable that we got from CarLock here, we will be able to kind of interfere with the thieves' technology and confuse them, thus keeping your car exactly where you parked it. We can't just get in the video just yet. We gotta go ahead and get you with the startup real quick here. So let me go get the start going for you. Today's video is brought to you by CarLock, the world's best GPS tracking and alert system. With CarLock, you'll be able to get various alerts to monitor your car, such as vehicle movement, vehicle vibrations, engine starting. The unfortunate event that your CarLock gets disconnected, you will get an alert for that too. You can purchase your own CarLock by clicking on the link down below. That will give you a 10% discount on your CarLock purchase, as well as use my code to get a 14-day free trial with CarLock as well. Get you a CarLock, you deserve that peace of mind. Let's get into the video. So you see the title and you see the thumbnail. So as I stated at the top of the video, any car can get stolen. No matter what car you have, if you have a car with keyless entry and push button start, it can be stolen. Now what determines if a car can be stolen is how quickly the weakness of these cars can be exploited. How quickly a thief can take whatever technology they got, hop into the car, quickly hack into the car and drive off. Some cars you can do it much quicker than others, and we know the latest trend. Mopar still being stolen, GM vehicles also being stolen as well. Reason being, the reason those cars are being stolen, they have a weakness that you can exploit in a matter of minutes or seconds, like I stated before. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna drop a quick video right here of a Camaro being stolen in 30 seconds. Like broad daylight 30 seconds. I'm gonna drop it right here.
I'm trying to get the license plate on that one. Got it, look, it done got it.
Saw that video, pretty much less than 30 seconds, they hopped in the car, crunk up the car, and left like it was nothing. Very easy job and things like that. And what they're doing here in a lot of these cars, especially with GM vehicles and in Mopars here, now there's a couple ways they do this, but there's some things that they have in common for what it happens here. So this is what they're doing. Watch a couple videos and from my knowledge here. So how they getting into these cars, breaking into them? Well, not breaking into them as far as driving off with these cars. With the Mopars, they're going in here, plugging in something on this passenger side up under the dashboard over here. In some cases, they go through the OBD port on this side. Now for the GM vehicles, much easier. They just got to take something and plug it into the OBD port from what I've been seeing here. I think there's other ways. I think there's something for Mopar that I plug into up in here somewhere, but it involves, in some cases, plugging it into the OBD port under the dash. All right, so what if we do this? So what if we make something or have something in the car that makes these ports unusable, the OBD port unusable, so that way someone does try to plug in something to it to clone your keys to the car, make keys to the car, or do whatever, that their device will not work. CarLock has made something to stop exactly what I just told you. So this is what we got here. This is CarLock's new product. This is the mixer cable in the mixer cable. I know the names sound crazy, but they do exactly what they supposed to do here. So I'll show you what we got. So you get this, you got two different cables here. You have this cable here, and you have, take this out, and you have this other cable here. Put this down here. So if you see my other video, you think this is the same cable that I had in here before. This cable is actually something different. I'm gonna show you how this works and why you need this other cable as well. All right, so I'm gonna show you how this thing works. So this is the first piece of the security here. This is your mixer cable here. So this is how this works. So if you look at the cable, you have this plug in here and you have this plug in right here, right? So look at this cable here. This part right here, this part is going to plug into your existing OBD port right now, right? So when you go into your car, you're going to uninstall that one and plug that into this in here. So that means this port right here is going to become your new OBD port. This part right here, this is where your CarLock will plug into here. You just plug it into there, bam, and you can notice your CarLock goes here because this is the only plug-in that has a ground and power to it. That's all that has to it. So this is the mixer cable. So how this works is your OBD port, when it plugs into here, pretty much makes your OBD port ineffective. So it doesn't work at all. So when it looks like it works just fine. But when you try to plug something into it, it will not work. It won't read anything, it won't power up, nothing will happen with this in here. So now you're thinking like, okay, great, my OBD port does not work now, so I can't run diagnostics, I can't plug anything into it, so what do I do at this point? So what you do here, this is where the mixer cable comes in. So you'll just take this in here, you'll plug it into this part right here, like so. Let me go ahead and plug it in. And now, this port here, everything works as it should here, like a normal OBD port. And then when you don't want it to work anymore, and when you don't need it, you unplug it, and now you're left with the thing that does not work. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show y'all a quick installation of how to install this cable and also how it works. So the main thing, I know y'all guys wanna see how it works. All right, so I'm gonna show you a quick installation of how to do this here. So of course, when you go to get to your OBD port that's down here, you gotta go start here. You gotta pop this trim off here, which is be really easy to do. Just get maybe like one of those pry tools, pop it off. Then there's like a couple screws you gotta take out here. That would give you access to this dash here, and once you get these screws out here, then this dash pretty much just pops out and you go up under there. And it mainly gives you some space to work with the OBD port that is under your dash down here. So when you get the port popped off, let me set up my camera real quick. So when you pop the port off here, the end of your port will look like I said, will look like this. So when you get your port popped off, this will go into the existing port, right? You'll put this existing port. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go ahead and put this plugged in here, like so. So bam. So then that's pretty much the concept. That goes in that part here. Let me move y'all over here a little bit more. So you see here, that goes in that part. Your CarLock's here, and this is your new port right here. But let me show you how this works here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you how this mixer and demixer cable works here. So first, I'm gonna show you my scan tool right here. Right here's my scan tool right there, and I have the port that the scan tool plugs into. So I'm gonna try to put the scan tool over here in the corner so you can see when I plug it up, it gets power, right? So let me go ahead and I'm gonna plug this into my port here. And you'll see when I plug it into the port, there it is. We get it in there, bam. You see, I have power to it right now, right? So that means my OBD2 port is working at the moment, right? So what we wanna do here with the new demixer cable, well actually the mixer cable first, is we are going to take that out, and here is the mixer cable here, right? Come on, had it plugged in. So here's the mixer cable here, right? This is the end that plugs into the port right here, and this is gonna be the new OBD port right here. So I'm gonna take this end here, and I'm gonna plug it into the car, like so. So now, here's my new port right here. So now, you see my scan tool is back there. So now when I plug it in, make sure I plug it in on camera so you know I'm plugging it in. So I'm plugging it in. Notice my scan tool back there does not come on. My port is now inactive, it doesn't work. So now you're thinking, okay, great, now you have a port, OBD2 port. OBD, I can't say that, OBD port that does not work. Congratulations, right? Well, this is what we do to get it working. So I'm gonna unplug this here. Scan 2 is gonna stay in the same spot. I'm gonna plug it here. Now, this is where the D mixer cable comes into place. So I'm gonna take my D mixer cable, plug the D mixer cable in to this end. Here's my new port here. Plug my scan 2 back into this, and look, now my scan 2 is working. It's working right here. Now, just to show you there's no trickery that I did something with my port, I am going to disconnect I'm gonna go backwards here. See it working? It's plugged in. Now you can see on camera when I unplug it here. At this point, I'm gonna unplug it. See, it's off now. And I'm gonna go plug it back directly into the port like so. I dropped it here. Plug it back directly into the port like here. I had it wrong way. Plug it in. Doesn't work. See it? Still off. So I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna unplug the D mixer cable, or the mixer cable. I'm gonna unplug it from the car. It's unplugged from the car. It's still plugged in. I'm gonna unplug it here. And I'm gonna plug it. Watch this. I'm gonna plug this back into the port, like so, and you will see that it should pop back on. Bam, it's back on. So that is how the mixer and the mixer cable works on your car here. Now, I know you guys are thinking, why not get a kill switch? Why not just get a kill switch? A kill switch to do the exact same thing. Well, let me tell you about kill switch real quick, right? Now, I do have a kill switch. Now, I'm gonna always talk about having multiple layers of security on your car, right? Kill switch is one of my things I have as well. Now, if I have a kill switch, depending on how you wire your kill switch in the car, they go in here and try to, program it and whatnot. If they get far enough in the process, they still may be able to delete your keys from your car, right? So what that means is when they have your car and they can't get it crunk up, but they got to the point where they're able to do the keys, your keys will no longer work if you find the car or what have you. That's mainly what they do. That's why when a car gets stolen like this, the keys no longer work at all anymore, because one of the things they do is clear out the programming from the previous keys and put new keys into the car. Now, granted, your car will still be sitting there, but your keys no longer work. So having that demixer cable in there kind of stops the process from them being able to connect to the modules in your car to even delete the keys. So you at least be able to keep your keys activated to the car. Now, you might have a broken window, but that's where the other part of CarLock comes in, right? When they go in here try to break your window, whatever, that's gonna trigger CarLock to go off, right? And they're thinking, well, the CarLock's not gonna alert me or anything like that. Okay, all right. They gonna break into your car or whatever. I'm just gonna barely try to get into my car. Like, I didn't even open it yet. I'm trying to get in here. Trying to get in here and do some nefarious activities or whatnot. And you see, phone's going off there. Phone's going off because I tried to get in my car. I know you guys are saying, well, you was moving slow. Yeah, I was trying not to set the alarm off. That's me moving, knowing I have an alarm, trying not to set it off, right? Now, as you can see from my phone, I put a notification on here. I got a notification for driver door because that's the door I tried to carefully get into. Now, thieves are trying to work as fast as possible. They're not going to creep up to your car and go slow. They know that it takes a certain amount of time to steal these cars or how much time they got. So they're trying to do this as quickly as possible. They're not trying to play around and whatnot. Now, Steve is gonna come in here, break the back window really quick, hop in the back, unlock the car, hop in the back of the car, hop to the front, and do all that jazz, right? They're not gonna be as careful as me. I was being careful because this is my car. I opened the door slowly and my alarm still went off. If the thief is doing all that commotion and movement, it's going off for sure. And they want to get a chance to even program the car or try to program it because your CarLock is going to stop it from that, right? And I know y'all like, well, cool, you got a kill switch. But okay, now that you're going to push the car away, I got a neutral strap cover for that, bro. So I got that covered. Layer the security up. These don't all steal these cars the same way, right? They got different methods of stealing these cars, so make sure you're covered in different ways here. And the way, I know some of you may be going back to the notification, like, how did your CarLock notify you that your driver door was open? I have vibration sensors, which I'll put down in the description below as well, that you can put wherever in your car, name them what you want to name them, and it will tell you where the vibration is coming from. They work with the CarLock device to give you those notifications. Vibration sensors are the best thing, one of the best things that CarLock has came out with, besides the CarLock device themselves. So I even got this little thing right here, the car tag right here, that shoot, I didn't even gotta set the car lock. I just walk to the car and walk away from the car, and it automatically arms everything. So make sure you get that as well. I'll put the link to all that down in the description below. So make sure you take advantage of all that as well. I got the discount codes for you too for the car lock, as far as getting 10% off of that in the 14-day free trial of everything. So I'll put those codes up on the screen here for you guys as well. Make sure y'all guys are good. And guys, this stuff is not expensive, man. This stuff is not expensive to have something in your car. Too many times I've seen a post where people get their car stolen and there is, be on the lookout for it, no tracking, no none of that, right? I got the GPS on there, tracking through CarLock, the notifications, everything, right? Kill switches are great, neutral strap covers are great, the mixer cable is great as well, but the thing is, those things don't give you any notification unless you have the CarLock device themselves. So you get the CarLock device, get your notifications, and then if they somehow ignore all of that, then there's other methods to slow them down. So make sure you layer up on your security and protect your cars. Going back to notifications real quick, on top of the notifications for the vibration and all that, CarLock could give you engine started, if your car moves, GPS tracker, like I told you, it'll give you all of that as well. So it pretty much covers everything. It won't be able to plug into your port. If they hit the car, break into the car, move the car, all that type of stuff will give you those notifications there. So you'll be pretty well covered with the CarLock. Also get the kill switch and neutral strap cover on top of that. And that's gonna wrap up today's video, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all made it this far in the video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, as well as if you don't have a CarLock in your car yet, or the mixer cable or any other CarLock products that I showed you on here today, make sure you hop down in the description below and get those added to your car. Literally add all that stuff to your car in a matter of maybe 10 minutes. And you got some pretty solid security on the car and notifications, stuff that you would need, right? So go ahead and make sure you do that. Thank you for catching this video. We'll catch you on the next one. We're out. Cut it.